They called it La Vieille Cimetière, the old cemetery, nestled between the withering vineyards and moss-covered ruins of Castelnac, a nearly forgotten village in the south of France. The air there always smelled faintly of damp earth and dried lavender, as if the ground still remembered the lives buried beneath it. I, Julian, was a municipal worker assigned to oversee the exhumation and relocation of graves to make space for a new road expansion. Simple work, in theory: transfer the remains with respect, update records and move on. But the villagers warned me in hushed, broken sentences that always trailed off. There have only ever been 99 gravediggers, one old man told me. And none of them were the 100th. I laughed it off. Superstition clings to old places like ivy to stone. My supervisor said the cemetery was officially decommissioned, so we proceeded. The first few days were uneventful. Bones carefully packed, coffins sealed, names recorded. Until we reached grave 100. It had no headstone. Just a crooked iron cross half buried in the soil. And unlike the others, the ground was untouched, as if it had never been disturbed even by time. That night, I dreamed of someone standing at the edge of my bed. I couldn't move. His eyes were sewn shut, mouth agape in a scream that made no sound. I woke up drenched in sweat, and the clock read exactly 3 a.m. The next morning I found a note stuck to my locker. It wasn't there before. It said, handwritten, "Stop digging. The 100th doesn't belong to the earth." I questioned the team. No one claimed to write it. I checked the logs. Grave 100 didn't appear in the records, not even as a blank entry. It was as if it didn't exist. But I remembered where it was. Something in me knew. Against my better judgment, I returned alone that evening with a shovel and flashlight. The sky above was cloudless, yet the air grew colder with every step toward the iron cross. I began to dig. The soil was unnaturally dry. It crumbled like ash. At about 3 feet down, my shovel struck something solid, but it wasn't a coffin. It was stone engraved with Latin words I couldn't decipher. I wiped the dirt away, and the letters rearranged themselves before my eyes into. He who disturbs the 100th becomes the next. A wind rose suddenly, though no trees moved. The flashlight flickered. I heard footsteps, not from behind me but from beneath the ground. Then I felt a hand grip my ankle. I screamed, stumbling back, kicking wildly. Nothing was there. But when I looked down, the soil was undisturbed. As if I hadn't dug at all. The iron cross lay on its side. I ran. But the dreams returned every night after that. The figure came closer each time. Sometimes I'd find dirt under my fingernails when I woke, or mud on the floor, leading from the front door to my bed. One morning I couldn't recognize my own reflection. It mimicked my movements, but the eyes were wrong. They were stitched shut. And then came the letter. From the municipality. Stamped and sealed. "We regret to inform you that due to your mental condition, your duties at La Vieille Cimetière are hereby terminated. A new worker, Mr. Etienne Durand, will replace you, effective immediately. He will be our 100th gravedigger." They never found my resignation. Because I never sent one. And yet, here I am waiting again at the iron cross. Watching. Waiting for the next poor soul to disturb the soil. Waiting for number 101.